What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another monumental video. Hope you're all having a great day. This is definitely one you don't want to miss. In the last Skyline video, you guys would have saw that my brother and I finally put in the built RB25 Neo, and it looks incredible. Everything fit exactly how it should. Got the drive shaft in. The other day, I went ahead and, or the other week, I went ahead and put on the hood, the D-Max fenders, pretty much the whole front end, readjusted all the fiberglass, and everything fits so much better than it originally did. And about a week after we got the motor in and the front end finalized, my friends Lucas, Brandon, and I trailered the Skyline up to Phoenix to Devon at GSK Fab, where he, as of today, just finished up getting the intercooler piping made, downpipe, exhaust, air filter, and got an oil cooler mounted up. It looks phenomenal. I didn't film the first initial part, just had a lot going on that day, and about a week later, Skyline again is now ready for pickup. If you have been following me on Instagram, been watching the stories, you would have saw that the work Devon did is absolutely astonishing. It looks so good, like words, I can't put into words how good the Skyline looks, or Devon's work looks in pictures. And I can't even imagine how much better it's going to look in person. I spared no expense with all the fabrication. I wanted the absolute best. We have aluminum piping from Stainless Bros. We have Vibrant HD clamps, which were pretty expensive. Like I mentioned, we went with a full V-band HD clamp setup, and everything just fits so good, guys. I cannot wait to show you. So stick around because Lucas is on his way to pick me up. We'll go ahead and go to the shop. I'll have Devon explain thoroughly all the work he did, and we'll get home and I'll be buttoning up some more bits and pieces here and there. We are going to be wrapping the downpipe in some heat sleeving or titanium wrap, as well as the wastegate dump pipe, which I cannot wait to show you guys. That thing looks so incredible. And then at that point, all we need to do is finalize some vacuum lines for the external wastegate and the blow-off valve, finalize some fuel plumbing, and the Skyline is essentially ready to go, just waiting again on the wiring harness. And we are off, taking the Q7, hauling a 20-foot aluminum trailer. All right, just got to Phoenix. It's hot as hell out here. Whew. I'll have Devon again go through all the work he did, and then we'll load up the Skyline onto the trailer. Hello, Devon, sir. Car's looking great. Thank you again, man. Thank you. Holy shit. Dude, this is crazy. I'm sweaty. Got the V-band HD clamps. Like that. Dude, this is sick. The open wastegate, nice flex pipe. Again, we want the full V-band setup. Front pipe is looking good. And then we got it to the Tomei exhaust, all nice and routed. Looks good too. Dude, this looks phenomenal. Holy smokes. Dude, I can't wait to see the inside of the bay. Dude, holy shit. I love that so much. That's crazy. What's the technical term for these?
Dimple die.
Dimple die? So yeah, Devon built us a beautiful downpipe with this branding on the side, or top. Turbo clocked very nicely. So we still have our oil feed within the 15-degree range, and HD clamps on the filter. That's perfect. Oh, sweet. Oh, this kind of moved on its own, or you got this to...
Also, I moved this, it was kind of directly here, so I moved it over to there because it just gave more room.
Right.
And then it'll be more symmetrical with the coolant overflow.
Sweet, that's perfect. So I probably don't need to remake this?
It almost needs to get shortened.
Right, yeah, we'll probably just do... Right, yeah, so we'll just do that anyways. Dude, this is sick. We've talked about that. Going on the intake side, just amazing as well.
Yeah, you got the blow-off valve hidden down there.
And there, routed There's nice. We got our map sensor IAT on the bottom. I like how you utilize all the essentially stock holes in the engine bay for mounting.
That was the only one I drilled. I did drill that one.
That's fine.
All the other ones were there already.
Right.
But it gives it just enough room so that the clamps still function with engine movement. So you don't have swap bindings, so you can still spin all of the clamps still spin. That's how you know that they're good.
That's crazy. Oh yeah, this was cool too. This was like awesome. Got bracket here for our oil cooler.
Airflow through the bracket.
And I'm assuming it's on the bottom here for the bottom mounts.
On the bottom there, yeah.
Yeah, but this, I just love the attention to detail.
And then this upgraded bracket on the top came out nice too.
Oh, nice.
Actually, since these aren't flat brackets to bolt onto, I welded a little spacer onto the backside so it sits like it should.
It looks amazing, man. Thank you so much.
Heck yeah.
Sweet. Puppy vlog. No. It's fucking. Holy smokes.
It rides so bad.
They hit me up for a sponsor, I was like, I'm okay.
No, thanks. I like my kidneys.
Alright.
We're just gonna send it?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Brandon experience right there.
Thank you. Skyline's loaded. Thank you again, Devin. Hit up GSK Fab for all your fabrication needs. Now it's time to get some food and head home. We have made it back home, everybody, safe and sound. A huge shout out to Brandon and Lucas for always helping me in my trailer and needs with the Skyline. And again, another huge shout out to Devin at GSK Fab for such quality work, very attentive to detail. This whole exhaust intercooler intake setup came out better than I could have ever imagined. And if you can't tell already, like I mentioned in the previous clips, we really spared no expense with the material, the Vibrant HD clamps, the filter, and just everything about Devin's work is absolutely amazing. I am in love with this gusset bracketing here. Just in love with the HD clamps, the way he made the downpipe and the front pipe, and all the extra bracketry underneath is absolutely amazing. Love how the oil cooler sits. I already planned my routing, so another video, we will go ahead and get this set up. Bolt the remote oil head to the frame of the Skyline. Just run some vacuum lines from the blow valve to the intake ports there. Need to plumb up the boost controller to the ports on the turbo and the wastegate. We need to also make a 10 AN line for the power steering reservoir since we are going to shorten this. I know you guys can't see too well. Tomorrow I will go ahead and wrap the downpipe with the titanium heat wrap. I do need to also remake the oil feed line shorter, and that's pretty much it besides ordering new radiator hoses and trimming the upper one to fit accordingly. But guys, like, super stoked on how everything is slowly coming along. It is the next day and already getting some work done. Went ahead first of all and got the downpipe off. Going full V-band was definitely the move. Really happy I did that. Just got done remaking the turbo feed line, essentially just shortened the 4AN and added a additional 90-degree AN fitting. Routes more effectively and nicely. Went ahead and rerouted the oil drain and some cool lines as well Just need to buy another 90-degree 6AN from Works, and then we can tie this all up. At this moment in time, before I close out the video, we are going to wrap Devin's beautiful downpipe in some Funk Motorsports exhaust wrap. Shout out Funk Motorsports. Going more in depth in Devin's work, this downpipe is absolutely beautiful. The welds are super nice, and the material Stainless Bros uses is out of this world. It's a shame I'm going to have to wrap this, but I'm going to do so in a way where we can still see the GSK logo. All right, so when installing exhaust wrap, it is highly recommended that you soak the wrap when you wrap any form of downpipe, front pipe, or just hot piping in general. That way, when the exhaust heats up, it'll create steam, thus shrinking and making the exhaust wrap a tighter fit. But as you guys know, my predicament is my car is not going to be started in another 2, maybe 3 months. So I'm thinking of just getting this damp and wrapping it tightly. Gonna make some calls real quick to ensure that that's the route I should be going, because if I just soak it in water, it's just gonna stay wet for a very long period of time. But I am going to be using some adjustable worm clamps I got from the hardware store. These are about 4 inches, just used to, one on top and then one on bottom. It's just much easier than using the metal cable ties. All right, got the downpipe wrapped like a burrito. Really sorry about covering your logo, Devin. I had to, or the heat wrap would fit wonky, but I went ahead and did 50% over wraps, got the adjustable hose clamps on. So far, so good. Probably go back and fix this real quick. O2 sensors on. Well, other than that, ready to be put back into the car. All right, got the downpipe reinstalled. Correct me if I'm wrong, but from information I saw on the internet regarding V-band clamps, anything between 2.11 and 4 inches needs to be torqued down to 60 foot-pounds, which is already pretty tight. So I went ahead and did the upper and bottom V-band clamp at 60 pounds. Put the Funk Motorsports turbo blanket back on, and now the style is very well executed. Again, really sorry, Devin, for covering up your logo, but I'm loving how the engine bay is looking right now. Definitely going to reduce temperatures drastically. I would love to do a before and after of the turbo blanket once we put this thing on the dyno. But so far, so good, everybody. That is going to conclude this video. And I did come to the realization that I'm just gonna go ahead and make a full 6AN fuel system. That way I have more space to mount my flex fuel sensor and my universal fuel filter. All right, everybody, and on that note, that is all I have for you in this video. Serious progress was made last week, and I guess in this video. Incredibly stoked on Devin's work. So if you are local in the Tucson, Phoenix metro, please hit up Devin. He will take great care of you, as the work you all saw done on my Skyline. I believe he is booked about a couple months out at this time, but promise you the wait is definitely worth the results. In the next video, like I mentioned in the last clip, I'll probably start finalizing the fuel system. Tonight I'm gonna go ahead and order the remaining 6AN lines I need and fittings from Works, and should be a pretty straightforward process. I have the board pretty much made up of 95% of what I need, and again, once that's all done, all we're essentially waiting on is the wiring harness, and I can essentially start the car. Don't know how efficiently it's going to run, but that's all part of the process. So thank you everybody again for the continued level of support, and if you're new to the channel too and want to hit the subscribe button, that'd be awesome. And remember, aim high, drive low. We'll catch you next video. Take care.